Hey, Shalom Makiam. It's the brother Nashar with the Great Millstone Dallas Camp. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Again, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Bahashim Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles ruling well, and salutations to all the Akim pushing the truth across the globe. I just wanted to touch on something that's been on my spirit. I've been watching a lot of brothers' videos, and I've been loving the things that the brothers have been going in. I've been learning a lot, and I just kind of wanted to somewhat add my 2 cents. But my spirit has been on, or the spirit has had me on rather, integrity. Integrity is a big thing that I've learned, while in the truth, and still learning, still to this day. But that's one of the biggest things I feel that you will grow in spiritually is integrity, because as we know, Yahweh Shai, he mastered integrity. He mastered putting his feelings and his thoughts and what he thought should be right away, and he focused on his purpose of being here. And it takes integrity to do that. It takes integrity to put your feelings and things aside, um, you know, to be able to accomplish your true purpose. But it's just something that's been on my spirit pretty much all week, and I just wanted to kind of touch on it and kind of give somewhat of a testimony of how important integrity is, because we know integrity is being able to do what's right no matter how much wrong is being done to you. And the Lord will put you through a whole bunch of different things just to teach you integrity, teach you to humble yourself down and just continue doing what's right, regardless of if you understand what's going on in your life at the moment, or if somebody's doing something wrong to you. There's a way to be, and that's integrity, having integrity and humility. But with that being said, without further ado, I pray this video is edifying. I pray that some type of understanding comes from it. I pray that the Lord uses me throughout the video. But with that being said, I'm going to bring it out with Philippians chapter 2, one of my favorite books and my favorite chapters. I'm going to start at verse 2. It says, "Fulfill ye my joy, that ye be like-minded, having the same love, being of one accord, of one mind." And that's just speaking of the body of the truth, while building that house of David, to fulfill Yahweh Shai's joy, not our own. And it takes integrity to do so. Verse 3, it says, "Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind." See, it takes integrity, man, to be that way, in humility. But further, point in case, it takes integrity, man, to be able to do what you're supposed to do, regardless of how you feel. Because certain things in life, if you allow your flesh to take over, it causes you to want to recompense vengeance against someone that troubles you, or it causes you to rely on your feelings and want to go get your lick back, metaphorically speaking. And integrity teaches you to just be able to do what's right. Be able to roll with your punches through the spirit and just make spiritual decisions, through the integrity that you learn through this truth. I'm gonna read verse 3 again. It says, "Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves." Verse 4, it says, "Look not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others." Because you gotta be able to see how you would feel, um, in the midst of making a decision to do something to somebody else. You got to see how that will make you feel, and you got to take in consideration of that. And it takes integrity to do so, to be able to continue to make the right decisions, regardless of how much wrong is being done to you. Right? It says, "Let this mind be in you, which was also in Yahweh Shai HaMashiach." So really, I mean, that's a commandment, to have that same mind Yahweh Shai had. Yahweh Shai went and he made decisions and he did things according to uh, the law, Yahweh's joy. He did things according to how he was supposed to do it, regardless of how he felt. Because we all know, with that being said, he didn't want to get on that cross. He didn't want to do all sorts of things, but he did what he had to do. And that's what integrity is, right? Um, verse 6, it says, who being in the form of the Most High thought it not robbery to be equal with the Most High. Because none of us are equal, man, with the Most High. The Most High is perfect. He's been here, he's been there and done that. He made all of us. So how are we better than the Most High, right? And but with that being said, man, it takes integrity to be able to put that vainglory aside, put your emotions aside, put your flesh aside, and keep that integrity and do what's right while in this truth. Make those right decisions. It says, verse 7, it says, but made himself of no reputation and took upon him the form of a servant and was made in the likeness of men. Now, of course, that takes humility, but I just wanted to kind of throw integrity in there too, because regardless of all the wrong and blame that people placed on Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, he kept his integrity and his humility. Because a lot of things, like, think about it, because I know myself, I just use myself. Because if somebody came along and lied on me and started pointing fingers and saying I did this and did that, and with me knowing I didn't do it, it would have me like, well, no, nigga, no, I did. What you mean? To have me cornerly want to take up for myself and recompense vengeance. When really, it's just important to keep that integrity. Because no matter what's going on to you in your life, keep that integrity, man. Make those spiritual decisions and keep that integrity. Do what the Lord asks you to do. Like once Yahweh Shai figured out what he was supposed to be doing, that's what he kept his mind on. He kept his mind on the things up above and not things on earth, as the scriptures say in chapter 3 in Colossians. Right? Verse 8, it says, in being found in a fashion as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross. See? And I feel like that's what the Lord is teaching all us, brothers, is to not only keep that humility, but to throw away the vainglory, throw away the things of this world, and not let this world overcome you, man, and just keep your integrity, keep doing what's right, because you don't know the spiritual gifts that you're building up for yourself, keeping that integrity, making those right spiritual decisions, right? I mean, that's what I've been learning, you know. Um, it says, wherefore the Most High also hath highly exalted him and given him a name which is above every name. You see that? That's why it's just important just to keep that integrity, man, because you never know what the Lord is cooking up, metaphorically speaking, through the Spirit when He's putting you through things. It's because our understanding is not like the Heavenly Father's. So it's just important to just continue doing what's right for the sake of the body, for the sake of the brotherhood, for the sake of the Lord. Just do what's right, because think about it, like, I'll use this analogy like a video game. If a video game started to do what the hell it wanted to do, and it didn't turn on when you wanted it to, when you push that power button, or that TV didn't turn on when you push on the remote, it'll what's the word I'm looking for? It'll pretty much make you mad, because you're like, okay, I done plugged it in, man. I done put batteries in the remote. Why this stuff ain't working like I know it's supposed to, the way it's built? And the Lord has done that with us, brothers. He's brought us into the light. And he's brought us out of that prison, man, that we were in with our minds. And he's taught us, man, all these things. And he wants us to be able to just work right, regardless of what's done wrong. Like, think about how many times you may drop your phone or drop your remote. You still want that phone to work, right? You still want that remote to cut on the TV. You still want everything to work how it's supposed to do. And that's what the Lord expects of us. The Lord is like, hey, man, keep that integrity. Just continue doing what's right while I handle everything else. Because we don't have power over everything else. Only thing we have power over is what we do and how we build, right? So it's just important to keep that integrity and build, man. Just continue doing what's right, regardless of what's been done to you, right? I want to bring out one more real quick. It's in 1 John 5. And check this out, brothers, because it's important to, once the Lord brings us out of this world, this world shouldn't overcome us. We're supposed to be overcoming the world. We shouldn't have the same problems that we had when we were in the world. The world should be small to us. Now, I'm not saying, uh, it's easier said than, because of course it's easier said than done. we're not perfect at the end of the day, but what I'm trying to say is, being that we out of the world and being that we learning the truth about who we are and who the Lord is, and who we are just as a nation of Israel. I feel like it's important to uh not allow everything to overcome you with the knowledge that we have. You know what I mean? And I'll start at verse 3. This is First John chapter 5 verse 3. It says, for this is love, or for this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. Which we know his commandments are not hard, man. Just do what you're supposed to do, and the Lord will exalt you, man, when that time comes. All right. But here's the meat that I wanted. This is verse 4. It says, for whatsoever is born of the Most High overcometh the world. And this is the victory that overcometh the world, even our faith. See that? Our faith is this truth, man. We walk by this truth daily, by the knowledge and wisdom that we've acquired in this truth, and we live by that. We're supposed to be overcoming this world. Things shouldn't be holding us. Those old demons and old habits and old things should not be holding us back, man, from being exalted, from being, making the Most High and His Son happy, man, because they've given us this gift, so we need to use it the right way. And the Lord continuously teaches you integrity while being in His truth, because now that we have the right perception, now that we're in the right spirit rather, it's important to walk in that with that knowledge, walk through this life with that knowledge. We shouldn't be overcome by old habits and things that we used to do. We should be fighting continuously to get out of that way of thinking, right? But with that, man, I want to say, I hope you brothers were edified. I hope I wasn't just ramping off at the mouth. I hope this video is used for edification. But with that, I want to say, Kal Halal Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. And again, Kal Halal Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles ruling very well. And salutations, man, to all you elect pushing this truth. Shalom.